what kind of photography did you get into? So what I think we're going to start off here is the game has a few trials. And the first one that I want to do is, if I go down to this, it's called Purity. So I want to try a Purity run just for funs. Just because I haven't finished a Purity run before. So I'd like to try a Purity run and then maybe even an Endless run after that, just for the fun of it. But I want to do Purity. And the reason I want to do Purity is it's no branches, no special levels, no mini levels, nor mini levels are generated. Terminals contain only plot messages. Uniques and exotics have a higher chance to spawn randomly. So it's just the normal branches. There is no alternate routes here. Which, to me, I think could be potentially very interesting. Just because I like, instead of having to go out of your way to find like the unique guns, they'll just drop. So I think this might be a bit of fun, especially as like a first run of the day. We could play this on hard and go do a run through and enjoy it. What do you guys think? How's that sound? Start off with a Purity run, and then we will, after that, mess around with some more stuff and get a little deeper. But yeah, Hops, so what kind of photography did you get into? Because I've always loved the idea of photography, but never done it. My dad's big into photography, and I have this weird feeling at some point my dad's just gonna convert me to photography. I've always had I've always gone out of my way to get the nicest possible cameras for my phone, but because you have some social anxiety. My favorite thing to take pictures of is I love to do really, really, really close-up shots of small plants. Like one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. It's on a hard drive. It's not actually on this computer, so I don't think I could find it easily. But my dad has a printout of it, and it's actually a beetle on a longhorn beetle on a mushroom cap that I took on a hike that we were on. It was literally just this longhorn beetle just sitting on this large ass mushroom. Just chilling. Just took this really, really, really nice photo of it. So I have this really, really, really nice photo of a longhorn beetle sitting on a mushroom. But that's fair. But I don't know if it's necessarily what's the word, like social anxiety for me. People just move too fucking much, so it's really difficult to do that. You say that okay. So here's the thing. I don't own a camera. The reason I would say I've never gotten into photography is I like taking pictures, but I don't own a camera, and I've never gone somewhere specifically to take pictures. That's why I say I've never gotten into photography. Me getting into photography would be me going to a specific place to take a picture. You know, like, getting into photography would mean like, if you're taking pictures of models, would mean like actively seeking out models instead of just taking pictures of friends, right? Like if you have some friends you take photos of from time to time, that's just taking some photos of friends. You're not into model photography at that point, right? You're just taking some photos of friends. If you are like out on a walk and you take a few photos, you're not necessarily into photography. You're just taking some pictures, right? I don't know. I wouldn't say that I've ever gotten into photography, but I like the idea of photography. All right, let's just roll with Marine. Just roll with Marine and just, you know, because I need a name, chat. Hops, you subbed at a big boy tier. What name should we run with? Unless you're looking for a thing, in which case, looking for ideas here. Flumpton, you got it.
Something's gone wrong. Really?
So Purity on hard. Let's do a run through. It's been fun actually getting to watch some other people play this for the first time. Really? Ow. Just had to duck out of cover because he was just like being all rude. What does purity entail again? No special levels and no alternate routes. It's just the one mainline route through all the main levels. The difference is instead of having to like specifically seek out uniques and rare items, they just drop randomly at a much higher rate. Let's go up here. Ow. That's a rough start. That is a terrible start. Like, embarrassingly bad. Let's just grab this.
I can't see shit.
Grab the shoddy ammo, so I can actually use the shoddy. But I think the reason I like taking pictures of small things is because they don't move. Like, they're not gonna fucking move out of the way like a larger animal is. You know what I mean? Like, I can just pick a small thing, take a photo of it, and not worry about it running away or anything. Let's just get you. That was brutal. Like, absolutely brutal. I kind of want to go Onslaught. Let's see if we can do Onslaught. Need better dodge. It's okay, I mean, I'll heal, but... Yeesh. I don't really have a long-range thing. Rather than the SMG, I should probably just stick with the pistol. So I do also have the revolver, which is nice, but... I also have the shoddy, which has got plenty of ammo. Depending on what we get on the... Well, you know, we'll be okay. Want the smallest hardest to fall? Depends on what you're taking pictures of. Like, if we're talking, like a small moving object, then yeah. But if it's, like, a beetle or a mushroom or a flower, like, that's not going anywhere fast, you know what I mean? Like, you can very easily take a picture of a small bug, and it's not going to move anywhere. It's not like you're trying to take a picture of a fly mid-flight, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe if you're trying to do that, like, that would be kind of tricky, but, like, I don't know. Another photo that I had once before was actually of a wasp. It's like, well, it was a wasp. Just gonna wait for it to come into here. Just do that. So he doesn't get the shot off on the corner. Ay, ay, ay. Gonna wait for you to move a little closer. Think I got him? Yep. Phone cameras are really good too. It's a good starting point if you don't know good shoot cameras. You discover them so you really think like taking pictures. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like, something that like I've also started doing recently. Like me and my dad, we go on a couple hikes a year, right? So something that I've started doing now is I bring my GoPro that I use for streaming normally on hikes, right? And then after the hike is over, I cut that footage together into something for people on the YouTube channel to watch. Which, you know, is also kind of just like a way of me monetizing my my walks, I suppose. But it's also just like kind of good practice for filming shit. You got to start somewhere, right? For bigger hyper zoom cameras, but big cameras are the fun bit, you know? I don't know. Cameras are cool. They're just expensive. So we got ourselves a riot squad. Jack 44. I've nowhere near enough ammo for this thing. I will run out of ammo like immediately on it. Killing enemies causes nearby enemies to bleed. It's such a good shrapnel thing. Love that gun, but it's so bad for ammo. Ow. It's just adrenaline through it. It's not too much. I'm just trying to not use any health kits because we're not going to get ammo from warehouse at the end or anything. Normally we would have an opportunity to get ourselves some ammo, but we're not going to have those normal opportunities that we would have normally. Let's unlock vault. Yeah, so these aren't going to have any quests in them because there's no alternate routes to go check the quests, right? No, maybe it's better to just take the sniper rifle. Most really sharp details shot on the phone camera at the micro level are worse than the macro lenses built for that purpose. Yeah, true. I mean, phones are really good at certain things. I guess that's part of the reason I like taking the small photos is because I know that they're going to be better at, like, a phone's going to be better at that sort of thing. Than taking really long, wide shots, right? All right. Well, there's two things left in here. Let's wait for you to come out. Oh, come on. Gross. All right. So I give myself more HP with the thingy. Yeah, I think I'm going to just start working towards Onslaught. So I'm going to chuck those shells. We're going to pick this guy up. Finisher and spin up. That's actually like two good perks on that. Pick this up and pick up that ammo. Just start getting ammo for this thing. Maybe power it up a bit when I get the opportunity. Is there any other ammo for it? I mean, a couple more 9mm bullets might not be a bad thing. Which is not as good as a normal one, but for that, we're far cheaper though. Yeah, that's honestly the main reason that I've stayed away from photography is cameras are expensive, and I already have enough like relatively costly hobbies. Like I don't have any exceptionally expensive hobbies, but all of my hobbies are like pricey enough that I can't. It's wise to stay away from photography, I think. Just recovered my HP that I'd lost, which is what I needed. Ooh. There's two of you. Just gonna go to about here. I think that the droid killed that dude. We'll just kill you with 2 shots. With the chain gun. Get more ammo than we started with. Yeah, the other guy's dead. Okay. Hit him with the splatter SMG. Splatter you. Wipe you all on the pavement. There's somebody through here, so if I just shoot that door. Got him, I think. Get you dead. Let's use the Jack 44. See if I made anybody else bleed. Not that I'm seeing. The nice thing about this is that it notifies me where there's other people because it makes other dudes in the vicinity start bleeding. So this guy's got bleeding on him already. I think he's just going to die. Because I get those extra bleeding points, it's like, well, they're almost dead by the time I actually see them. It's actually kind of nice. Let's just shoot you. I'm going to swap out the pistol for the rifle because I'll be able to use Onslaught on rifles too. Let's unlock the vault. I don't even know why I'm going to bother checking messages. The phones have gotten like spooky good in their camera technology. Like it feels like only a couple years ago now when we were back in the days of like flip phone cameras where it's like, oh, your photo would be like the equivalent of a fucking postage stamp, you know what I mean? It's like like phone cameras have improved so much in the last 10 years. Like 2012, I think I was still using a phone with like a unacceptably horrendous camera in it. Like we've come such a long way. Such a long way. Got me a grenade. I mean, that's sort of like saying that like the difference between 4K and 1080p isn't that much. Which I do tend to agree with, actually, that megapixels don't matter as much as they used to. I say it's been a little bit of everything that's improved, but yes, that is a major player. Don't even really need the new armor. I think we're going to auto-calibrate the chain gun. Repair the armor, and just extract the last multi-tool, just to have it. There's no ammo there that I need. Let's check the left side of the map. It's not equal to cameras made for it. Yeah, no, I agree. Please no more UFO pictures. I mean, you know, UFO pictures have gotten significantly less common now that cell phones exist, which obviously just means that the aliens have figured out that we have the technology to easily film them and record them, so they're being cautious now. You know? That's clearly what that means. Definitely what that means. Found 2 more multi-tools. That's helpful. Starting to look into filmography. Like, as a possible career option. It's a hard one to get into. It's a lot of competition. There's 3 dudes left on the map, and they're all right here. That's 1. That's 2. Third one's right there. Yeah.
And stay there, ugly mother.
Clear. Let's grab a couple more of these. I want to have like... Let's do that. Where's our exit? Bottom right.
There's nothing here.
You're still firmly into computers and IT? Okay, so we're talking just like in hobbies. Gotcha. I mean, get yourself a couple cameras and some nice mounts and film walks or something. Oy vey. It's like a scene from Aliens. So if we're going for Onslaught, I need Hellrunner 2 and Sustained Fire, which is easy to get, because I was going to grab Hellrunner 2 anyway, eventually, so I might as well just grab it. Just realized I picked up the wrong rifle. Wait, what? Oh, no, okay, no, I didn't. That's what I wanted. Just kill you. I thought I'd already picked up that rifle, and I thought I replaced the SMG with it. Speed loader. Reload 75% faster if magazine is empty. Okay, that's good to know. So run it down to the end of the ammo supplies. I need more fleshy beings to splatter on the pavement. How are we done on medkits? Got 4. Plenty of opportunities to make mistakes. There's dudes bleeding in other rooms. This gun is fun. I'm almost out of ammo, though. Time to go back to the auto rifle. 2 guys just through the door. That's 1 down. Not even gonna hit him. No point. There's a robot to the left. Okay, they're in that room. Let's take your ammo. Fortunately, none of them hit me. Filmmaking and filmography go hand in hand. You don't know if you'd like filmmaking? I like filming shit. I don't like making a coherent film. Does that make any sense? Like, from a hobby standpoint, as something that I like to do, I enjoy filming things. I also enjoy editing things. I don't like going into filming something with a plan in advance with the expectation of coming out the other end with a coherent, watchable thing. I'm not a big fan of that. Ooh. Fancy armor. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So that's kind of like my line, I guess, where I draw it, where it's like, all right, so this is what I enjoy doing, but that's the sort of stuff that I kind of stop being interested by. Like, there are different kinds of things I like doing. I like recording podcasts. I like recording interesting conversations. But I've never really wanted to go into a thing and be like, all right, I have a script planned out. I'm going to follow this script. I've always been really bad at that sort of stuff. I'm not particularly interested in it.
That's better.
Let's also just use the adrenaline charge that I have. Programmers usually don't like art. Usually is the key word there. That's one of the reasons why I'm actually so impressed by Odd Realm all the time, is because it's like, oh yeah, it's a solo developer and he did all of the art himself. It's like, oh, wow, okay. Quill18 is going to play this. Really now? Huh. How do you know that? That's my question. Is a secure vault on this map? Apparently, vaults don't count as special levels. Ow, I'm on fire. I wonder if Epion knows that. That's cool, though. Okay, terrible hit chance because of all of the fucking plants. You heard him say it? Oh. Like on his stream, or? You gonna come around, or? There you are. Two PM East. Alrighty. Interesting. Probably won't affect me much, but that is still interesting. And that's good for this game. I hope he likes it. Really do hope he likes it. I never really thought of Quill18 as much of a roguelike guy. I've always thought of him as more of like a grand strategy kind of 4X person. This is a terrible hit chance. Come on, just fucking die already. All right, let's back up. Vault's open. That's much better than the damage that I've taken. By that I mean almost none. That's the vault up there. The room right above me, right here. Oh, hey, better helmet. Yes, please. Do you think he's gonna like it, Alien Slayer?
Fuck this with a shovel.
Let's just get a grenade in the middle of those. Oh, there we go. That worked. I feel like he'll probably like it. Kind of sucks he's doing it now and not on launch day. But if he likes it, he'll do it on launch day.
Need to get rid of some shit.
Still gonna be curious, though. Still going to be curious. Man, I need extra pockets. What do I have on the chain gun? What would I reload? I could reroll finisher. Yeah, let's reroll finisher. Let's see what we get. Wait, what do I have in the utility amp? Automed and tenacity? Let's reroll automed, actually. Automed, rerolled. Now that I like. Gain 1 extra fury per kill. It's much more tool heavy. There's more I can do with that. Let's charge you once. Let's reroll my... Let's see if I can get a better armor. AV2 basic. Auto repair and durable. I'll take that. So I gave up a lot of my healing, but I feel like I have more sustainability now. Just need to don't get hit, you know? It's the true secret to all video games is don't get shot. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, Alien. I'm really curious to see how that does. The problem is now I want to, you know, watch that stream. But, you know, I'll wait. I'm subbed to him on YouTube, so I'll watch it then. I just, you know, I think most of the people watching this stream know that I just want this game to be successful. Because it's nice to play games that I enjoy. And I feel like a lot of games these days just aren't made for me. So when you find a game that's for you, it's like, oh, it's a game for me. You know what I mean? It's just nice. Chat, when's the last time you picked up a game and you're like, man, it's a video game for me? A lot of them are just bleeding. Even more of them are bleeding. Just walk in here with the rifle and clean them up. 2 left.
Done.
Got him. You question your entire library? The last time that really happened for me outside of this game was probably Brigador. So it was just like, yo, it's a video game that's literally just for me. It's like, I don't think anybody else will like this game, but I love this game. This is a video game for me. Mindustry? Oh, really? Yeah, I need to get my cousin to play Mindustry. I think he'd like that game. Do you watch my cousin? You should watch my cousin if you don't. It's Matt Smith on Twitch. He doesn't stream very often or for very long, but it's funny how much of a fan he is of like Factorio and shit, where I can't stand that stuff. I hate that stuff. Fucking hate that stuff. Pouring some coffee. It's coffee o'clock. It's like I fucking hate Factorio and all of those factory games, and my cousin just has like hundreds of hours in Factorio now. Ironically, it's like it's a game that he found because of Twitch, though. Like he probably never would have played Factorio if it wasn't for Twitch. Mist, really? Aren't they doing like a new like upgraded version of Mist soon? I feel like I saw that in the coming soon list on Steam. Let's give you a swap harness. Swap harness on heavy guns is a good thing. But we're doing good on ammo. $1,600 hours in counting in Factorio. Are you okay? Do you need an intervention? That's a really shitty chance to hit. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, we won. Well, I mean, it's a much better rifle on the ground, so I'll grab that. Killed him. I don't like this start. Jesus. I'm just gonna try and push forward so I don't have to, like, keep getting gunned down in the streets. You've played through Abduction and decided to try out the stuff which came before. I feel like there's a lot of people who hated Myst when it was new, who are now of the age where they would enjoy Myst. Because, like, Myst is, like, was kind of a rare grown-up game, I guess, when a lot of video games were very immature. And I say immature in, like, the kind of way that Duke Nukem was immature, you know what I mean? It was kind of a weird outlier for the time. So I think that there's a lot of people now who will remember when Myst came out who wouldn't have enjoyed Myst when it was new, but now are like, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm in. I've never actually finished Myst. I think I've started that first island like 1,000 times, but I always get to the point where I leave the first island and I'm like, oh yeah, there's other areas in Myst? Weird.
Let's do this.
Let's just frag these guys. Make my life a lot easier. Okay, so it's just two. It's okay, I can just back up. Fully reload. What do we got? Really? I love how I re-rolled one, and that's the one that I re-rolled on the ground, so I just ended up with 2 clones instead of, like, swapping to that one later. Kind of ripped myself off with the re-roll, I guess. Oh, really? Your favorite game of all time is Outer Wilds? Huh. My little sister gave me that for my birthday, and I haven't played it yet. I feel kind of bad. I need to play that.
Be a working dropship around here somewhere.
Yeah, that game's been on my to-do list for a while, but I keep on getting worried it's going to make me horribly motion sick, but I need to actually, like, sit down and try it to be able to say for certain. Oh, I'm aware. Here's the thing. I can't, though, Hops, because the internet exists, and I've been spoiled on most of the big foundations. It's impossible to play a video game completely blind when you stream. Quite literally, if there's a game that everybody likes, it was spoiled for me, like, within days of the Epic release coming out for that game, so. Which is part of the reason I haven't played it yet. Let's chuck you. Let's put the aim assist on my armor. Whoa, hello. Just kill you, because fuck that shit. Whoa, you too. You gun out that door. Just do that. Yeah, it's not like I intentionally went out and spoiled myself on it. It's just, it's literally impossible to do this job and not get spoiled on games. Wait for that. All right. Good to know. Let's take more dodge. Always more dodge. We're going for Onslaught, so this is going to be a chain guns build. But although I've never been really super sensitive for spoilers, there's certain things where I try really hard to not get spoiled if I haven't been. But I'm not too sensitive when it comes to spoilers generally. Not generally, anyway. I mean, in regards to favorite games of all time, my favorite game of all time is Inside. So, you want to talk about, like, games that you play through once and it's over. But yeah, no, it's genuinely adorable when people tell me to play games blind, because it's like, yeah, that's not possible. Not in this industry. Unless, like, you completely shut yourself out from everything, don't ever read chat, ignore everything that everybody types to you ever, because if there's a game that comes out that's generally kind of spoiler heavy, someone will just mention it. This is part of the reason why a lot of bigger streamers, like, ignore their chat completely. Not even because of, like, fucking, like, just people being rude, but, like, randos coming in. Hey, did you see this movie when this thing happens? It's like, oh, cool. Whether or not they're doing it intentionally or if they just want to talk, that sort of stuff happens a lot. Like, I remember a streamer who a while ago was like, I'm going to stop thanking, this was a very large streamer, and they stated publicly they were going to stop commenting on resubs. And the reason was they get so many resubs, because it was like a couple resubs every 10 minutes or so. They would never stop talking about them. So they were just like, all right, I'm going to stop thanking for resubs. And instead just do a blanket thank you at the end of the streams. But the actual reason why he stopped is because people were putting movie spoilers in them and spoiling movies for him and his entire chat. I mean, here's the thing, right? Not that many people have spoiled Outer Wilds for me, but enough people have spoiled enough small things of Outer Wilds for me that I know what happens. I know what the end of the game is. I know what the twist is. I know all of that shit. So it's like, all right. I even know how to solve some of the puzzles just because of, like, osmosis over reading articles and shit. Like, even if it's, like, one small spoiler, right? But, like, over 2 or 3 years, if you've seen, like, 1 or 2 small Snape killed Dumbledore subscriber time. Not quite. I mean, someone needs to have that username on Twitch, Zelser. No spoilers in this game. Oh, we're talking about Outer Wilds. Yeah, which is why, like, if I were to play Outer Wilds, I'd be playing it as a puzzle game. I don't actually care that much about the story. I'm there for the puzzles. I wouldn't, and I don't think any of the puzzles have been spoiled. Well, no, the tornado one has been. I know how to solve the tornado one, or one of the ones involving tornadoes. But, like, the majority of the puzzles, I don't know the results to, so. But it's just adorable that people tell me, they're like, oh, try and play it blind. It's like, yeah, too late. Sorry, can't do that. How you doing, Freskins? How's things, man? I'd say there's spoilers in this game. There's definitely, like, strats and things that you can be spoiled on.
Let's see what they're really doing here.
I'm just enjoying Jupiter Hell, frankly. And that's why I'm here. It's hot demon summer, sir. Also, investments are open. Heads up, chat. How's the collaboration for it going, Freskins? Wonder if I got anything. Let's just back up. Close that door. Gun you down. Get more ammo for my SMG. I think he actually got shot by the robot, not by me. It's only a 65% hit chance. Swap to the chain gun. Finish him off with the chain gun. You too.
Hell, fuckers. Need to get rid of some shit.
No, it's fine. We'll just have to use the SMG for a bit, which is good because it's a good gun. Someone is taking her fair time.
Attack's full.
I mean, did you guys have a strict schedule set before you started?
Give it to me.
Ooh, an auto calibration kit. Let's just put that on the rifle. It's got me better armor.
Use protection.
Yeah, I'll take the new one. It's just got tenacity on it, but tenacity's pretty good. One day per player. I'm going to throw it out here and say that that is pretty hefty requirement. So I don't know. But this is one of the reasons why I kind of didn't say I would actually manage anything. I'm just kind of here on the sidelines. Let's give you Ripper. Does extra damage against wounded enemies. Like, I'll put it this way, Freskins. For me, the fort that you guys are doing is kind of a test run for me. If it goes well and you guys have fun and you guys are able to make it work and you guys want to do it again, I might join in. But I kind of want you guys to do it first on your own so I can see how consistent you guys are about actually getting it done. I'm just going to back up. It's too much damage I'll take. It's not going to hit me at this distance. Just need to get them closer to actually be able to do some considerable damage to them. That's what I'm talking about. Once I get a little closer, then I just win. That's an awful place for a turret to be. Absolutely awful. That is a lot of damage. Hate it. It's awful.
Carrying too much shit.
Yeah, kind of a community legacy beta. But those streams would probably be primarily me just like reading stories you guys told and then dipping in for a bit, writing my own story, and then dipping out, right? I mean, it depends on the kind of movie you're watching, I guess, at that point. Accurate, resilient, and armored. Yikes. Really wish I had a smoke grenade. Let's just close the door.
Reload already.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's actually heal. So that's my first med kit this run. Just keep gunning him down. Could do actually reloader could be very helpful. But I need defense, so we'll take tough as nails. I like how they dropped another one on the ground, although this one has an extended mag on it. It's literally, I just got a better version of the gun I already have. There he is. He dropped a health pack for me, too. Worth it. But yeah, that's kind of like, I guess, what I'm demoing with you guys doing this. It's because, like, I wouldn't mind doing some community stuff, but, like, in order for, I think, for me, for it to be viable as something that I stream specifically, you guys would need to do a lot of documenting and writing of stories. So it would require a lot of help from you guys in order to make it work, which is why I'm kind of, like, waiting to see if this is something that you guys are able to do. That's kind of where we're at, so. That's why I'm waiting. Let's give you a swap harness, too. I kind of want everything to have swap harnesses. Problem is you're running out of ammo. Fuck those. Stupid.
Watering the grass.
Stupid placements for turrets. So rude. Holy shit. Grab some of this. Grab some of that. Grab some of this. Grab some of this. This. Also, apparently Quill 18 is going to stream this today. Really curious.
Oh, this will be a mess.
I'm going to need you guys, chat, to be spies out in the field for me. Go and hide in Quill's chat and comment on what he thinks. This is going to be a mess because it's volatile storage. Which also might mean if Quill 18, well, like when Quill 18 streams this, that might be the biggest channel to ever play this game. Secret mission? Oh yeah, you know it. I love that emote, by the way. It's such a fucking good one. I almost want to like clone it with a dwarf emote. Like just get a dwarf that's animated like that, just like with weird flickering eyebrows, because it's just way too fucking funny. It's so good, man. Cooler's been kind of slow working on stuff. He hasn't been feeling great, so I'm letting him take his time, but we need more dwarfs, man. Let's just try and hit all of you guys with bleeds, if I can. Shrek them. Also, just chat. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Seriously. You know, it's not the greatest thing to say that I've kind of been the only person streaming this game for so long, but I'm just happy that you guys have watched so much of it. Really? I hoped that that would just kill it, but it just gave it cover. So I feel like Purity is a bit easier than a normal run. Just because you get the uniques a little easier without having to go down the harder alternate routes. But yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of Jupiter Hell this week. if I had to be honest. It's going to be a lot of Jupiter Hell this week just because, like, you know, this is coming out early access next week. And so it's going to be my biggest opportunity, probably, to do well while streaming this. And the better this game does, the more of it I'll get to stream in the future, more or less. Ow, Jesus. I want you guys to follow me. There you are. Asshole. All keyboard, or it plays surprisingly well on controller, if you're into that. It also runs natively on Linux. Fiendish sight, sense biological targets around the map, but gain 10% less experience. That's fine. Knowing where people are is half the battle. So now I see where dudes are. I know where they are on the map if they're out of my line of sight. But I get 10% less experience. Which we're kind of at the point where individual amounts of XP doesn't matter as much. Still matters, but... Let's grab fire resistant, because I don't like burning. Let's just unlock the vault. But yes, this game is primarily keyboard only. I do actually kind of wish it had mouse support for one specific reason, and that's accessibility. But outside of that, it plays really well. Cold mod pack, all right. I might just like hold that one in my inventory until I find a better chain gun. Barrels of fun. Barrels of death. Really nothing in here? Okay. Where's my exit? There it is, over to the left. I actually need some 9mm ammo. What is this madness? Oh, there's another room. Okay. But yes, I'm playing this with the numpad, but by default movement is on the arrow keys, and then it's just a few buttons over on the left and a couple numbers. I actually don't think this game has any mouse support. Like, primarily you're supposed to either play it with keyboard or with a controller. That might be my new chain gun. Might be. Cleaner 3 and spin up. I think I'm going to keep my current one. I need a AV2 or an AV3. Ooh, look at that. Smexy. Sealed gas mask. And that's a much nicer armor.
Looks good? Yeah. Let's do this.
They explode. Excellent. So now I can grab Onslaught. So Onslaught gives me, well, a worse dodge. But once you start firing, everyone's dead, basically. So once I start firing, I run out of ammo. But once I start firing, in theory, I should be able to just keep firing. Let's just run away from him a little bit. I can just keep firing. But I still run out of ammo. Ow. Just taking all of these hits. There we go. All right, well, let's just put fire resistant on the new armor that I picked up. You've seen this game before, right, Hops? Pretty damn sure you've watched me play this before. It's just been so fascinating watching new people pick up this game recently. Like either they got key for it or whatever. And then just go, wait, how is this a turn-based game? This doesn't feel like any turn-based game I've ever played before. It's been very funny to me. Gotta stim away. Let's just run towards him. Just shooting. Archreaver's plating. +2 armor and immunity from acid effects, but movement speed is reduced by 20. That's actually okay. That's totally fine. I will absolutely take that. Because I shoot lots of bullets and everything dies, hopefully. So it doesn't matter if I move slower. And if it proves to be a problem, I can chuck it. Only a bit before having to do something else. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. It's been really interesting seeing so many new people pick this game up recently. So I just get better armor. So I take significantly less damage. Increase my health, yeah. I'm gonna start doing that. Ooh.
Out of ammo. Reload. Yippee-ki-yay.
Okay, never mind. I'm not doing enough damage. That's a lot of bleed. Jesus. Hold up. Charge you. Heal me. Charge you. Heal me. It's 2 multi-tools. Maybe I want to actually get rid of this thing. Because, like, I'm pretty far out. Yeah, you know what? Movement speed isn't worth it. Armor's not worth it. Let's get rid of you. Just reading and getting caught up on a thing going on a Discord. So, chat, can we talk about threads on Discord for a second? And just kind of have a gentleman's agreement with us and our community to not use threads on my Discord? Because they're going to be mandatory in a few days' time. It's like, I think the 17th. They're going to become mandatory. So everybody's just going to always have them on. No other option. Not super duper looking forward to that. I'll be honest. Not super duper looking forward to that. Does it replace replies? I'm not entirely certain how it's going to work. But it basically just like sections off Discords into private chats instead of keeping them kind of out in the open like a chat room. Instead, it makes it more into almost like a pseudo Reddit style thing where stuff collapses into threads. Which is great for really big Discords. But for smaller Discords, it kind of, to me, defeats the purpose a little bit. It's a lot of rocket launchers.
My pack's full.
So I could put that on my rifle. I really don't want to do that, though. But yeah, no, it's not replacing replies. It's in accompany alongside in accompanying replies. That was a nice little combo. Shoot a bunch with the rifle and then swap over to the chain gun.
No fucking ammo. Reload.
Ay, ay, ay. Got to shoot the unstable dudes.
No fucking ammo. Reload.
We're out of ammo. Well, that worked. Could just back up while shooting. Ay, 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 Christ. All right, what's this? Man, the problem is all the ones I have right now are so much better. God. All right, there we go. I finally got some 9mm too. So a chunk of my inventory space is now going into 9mm for this poor rifle that's almost out of ammo.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be an exciting week for this game. Very much excited to see this Steam release. I want to wake up the morning of this game's release and just watch it rise to the top of the seller charts on Steam for a bit. There's been very few times I've followed a game this closely through early access. Very few. Like, I think, yeah, quite literally none. Maybe RimWorld, back when that was in early access, I followed as closely as this game. But I don't think I've ever had a game before where I felt this kind of much a part of it, I guess. I need some gas grenades badly, so I'm going to take 2 of those. Man. I don't want to throw anything out of my inventory. Fuck it, I'm going to put this on the rifle. And, like, one of my biggest problems with playing this game over the past year is no one ever streams it, because it was always me. And, like, I could occasionally bully a friend of mine into streaming it for a bit, and I would do that, and they'd love it, and then they wouldn't stream it again. Or they'd stop streaming, which just kept happening. You haven't played a roguelike in a while? Well, I mean, this is probably the most accessible, not easy, accessible roguelike on the market right now. Like, proper roguelike, this is probably the most accessible one. The issue with this game, though, is some people will just never enjoy the theme, no matter what you do. All right. There is a barrel right there. I just killed. This is a pretty fun ability because I just keep firing no matter what. I can just back up and I just target everything and everything just dies. It's so fun. You like hard sci-fi? This is more fantasy sci-fi, less hard sci-fi. Or sci-fi horror, I guess. I don't know. I've always kind of considered Doom kind of sci-fi fantasy just because it's like, yo, it's fucking Satan for some reason. But this is pretty close to that. I don't know. The lore itself, it's like it's a prison planet, right? Or they're prison moons. So it's like Jupiter's basically just a giant fucking prison, which is kind of a neat thing.
Carrying too much shit.
I kind of wish I still played Elite. I really, really, really liked my time with Elite. Elite just didn't like me very much. Never quite did as well as I needed it to do for the stream either. Which is always like the dumb streamer reason for not playing a game much after a point. But it's the truth. It never quite did as well as it needed to for me. I mean, maybe it would have if it had drops. Also, chat, we're a little lurky. If I could get a round of beers. Just curious how many people are listening to the stream right now. If you're chilling and listening, just type in the word beer. Let's see how many beers we can get. All right, you. Let's just back away from you. And of course, if anybody's got anything they want to talk about, I can ramble. I'm just babbling about whatever pops into my brain while I'm running around and shooting stuff. Cheers, guys. Drove in for a second there. I couldn't remember if I made beer with an exclamation point work. And I was like, oh no, I might need to add that. But no, I think we're good. Clear. Just love how fast this combo just shreds through crowds of dudes. It's like, oh, they're all dead. Oh, they're all dead. Yep, them too.
I'm carrying too much shit.
It's like I literally can't pick up ammo for this fucking SMG even though I want to. Just put it into the gun and then pick the other ammo back up. Twitch was being Twitch. Nope. Definitely still playing the video game.
Need to get rid of some shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fucking cold. Must be getting warmer.
But yeah, no, I assure you, I've been playing nonstop since I started. It's not a very strong gun, is it? It's gotten kind of weak. Kind of need to get me a hyper blaster, which is the plasma chain gun. I mean, why would I add beer with a question mark? You have to like have some indication of what you're doing. Point made, though.
Need to reload.
I think I might grab reloader next. I want less reload time.
Carrying too much shit. Reload, damn it.
Well, no secret boss. Well, actually, no. I guess no secret boss would spawn. Just gonna see it say there's no way in hell I can do the sword fight this time.
Because I'm worth it.
Are you now? Literally have better armor on already.
Fucking ammo. Reload.
Although army surplus also not a bad idea. Kinda low on the old ammo. You coming to me? Yes, you definitely are. We'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hoarder, okay?
At least this makes kiting really easily.
No fucking ammo.
The frozen mod that I have on it. Using this ammo so I can go pick this up.
Rest in peace, chuckle fucks.
That's that done. Area 2 complete. Yeah, I'm doing this just because I haven't done one yet. So I figured it would be a fun thing to get onto my list of badges. Because this game has shit tons of badges. Everything is tracked. There's so much statistic tracking in this game. It's actually ridiculous. I can show you guys after this mission if you guys want. Or after this run. But there's a lot of things that I would like to get filled out. It's kind of like a giant to-do list in a way. It's like, yo, this is all the shit you haven't done in this game. It's like, oh my god, there's so much fucking stuff. It's actually nuts how much stuff there is in this game. All right, so let's grab reloader so I can reload with less time. Which will directly make me significantly stronger. I will come back and get new guns and ammo types at the end of this mission. Specifically because I would like a hyper blaster.
For me.
It's an accuracy mod pack. I will leave that for right now. There's plenty of ammo. It's also a sword. Because I want to start getting plasma ammo for when I inevitably find a hyper blaster. Okay, well that's that map done. Pick up another large med kit. All right, so this is where I decide what I'm gonna throw away. Let's throw away the military stim pack. I hate how it removes HP. They're powerful, but all right, let's swap you out for this. So I got the plasma rifle for right now. Except we're gonna run up here. I'm gonna grab this. I'm going to dismantle the auto rifle. Pick this up. Repair my armor. Use that on the plasma rifle. So now the plasma rifle gives cold. And there's an accuracy mod pack, which I'm also going to put onto my rifle. Actually, yeah, let's put it on the rifle. Give the rifle calibrated. Oh, melee combat's extremely viable. That's why there's a katana on the ground, which I'm actually gonna pick up as a backup. All right. Wait, V.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hoarder, okay? Yeah, I'm a fucking hoarder, okay?
Wait, V. But yeah, no, you can actually dual wield swords. There's chainsaws, there's knives, axes, a wrench, crowbar. Plenty of different melee things. Melee is extremely viable. This class has a master trait, not the one that I went with Onslaught, but this class has a master trait called Vampire, which literally just restores health from killing organic enemies in melee. So you kill fleshy critters in melee, and you heal. Let's just let them fight over there. The demons versus the droids. I reloaded, made a mistake. That's the gun that I've wanted since I started this. The problem is then I lose my freezing. Might just stick to the rifle for right now. Although it is also worth noting that this is not a normal run. I'm gonna dump one of those med kits. Get more ammo. Excuse me. It is worth noting that this is not a normal run. This is a trial, which is sort of like a modifier. Let's swap to that helmet. So this is a trial, which is kind of like a modifier map.
That's better. Okay, reload already.
So there's no special levels in this run because of that.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hoarder.
Normally special levels are important for getting alternate routes. but we don't need to worry about that today because of the type of run we're doing. So I don't need to worry about going out of my way to look for unique items. They'll just randomly drop, which means I have way less control over my run, but the run's also a lot more straightforward. Kind of doing it as a warm-up run just because I've never actually done this one before. And, you know, trying to kind of do everything in this game eventually.
Need to get rid of some shit.
I am very worried about ammo.
Fucking reload already.
All right, let's do that. And attack this from a different angle. Still going to use a gas grenade. Then just pick them off as they come through the door. Need something with more ammo to do this effectively.
No fucking room.
No fucking room. There's never been any fucking room. Does do plenty of damage.
Need to reload.
I'm gonna move up this way. That's what I need to do. Ooh.
See you in hell, fuckers.
That freeze is very powerful. Just part of the reason I'm kind of mad I put it onto this gun and can't take it off of it now. Because I'm not the class that can disassemble guns and get upgrades out of them. So... Did I leave a med kit on the ground? I want to say I did. Just can't remember where I left it. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did pick it up. I may have just used it off the ground. I think I did, yeah. Okay.
Carrying too much shit.
Let's get out of here. But yeah, no, on the 5th of August,
Carrying too much
the last update for this game, or the 1.0, not the last, but the 1.0 update for this game, comes with a whole new final area. So, as a fan of this game's level design, I'm very excited to see what the new area is going to look like. But Dev was in here earlier, and, you know, they are literally grinding to the last minute. But they are releasing now because they have to. Financially, they have to. They don't really have another option.
fucking reload already. Not enough fury.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Oy vey. All right, well, let's throw gas grenade right there. And stim pack my way out of this. Let's just walk out. Haven't been hit yet. So, shoutouts to Dodge from Stimpack. Let's take Onslaught level 2. Swap guns. Almost die. Scream loudly.
Wish I could mainline that shit.
I should not be alive right now.
Fucking reload already.
I should not be alive right now. All right.
Bring 'em on.
That was fucking brutal. Hey, Peak, what's up? A little lurky today. Hope you're doing well. You know what? I'm going to take that for the extra dodge. That sounds good. I'm doing pretty okay. Very excited for this game's release. Oy vey. Dude had a fucking sniper rifle too. I almost died on this run, so just because it's like, well, you know, doing good, like, can't not pay attention to the video game. But yeah, chilling. I slept well last night for the first time in 5 days because I didn't have a cat in my house, which is lovely. I like taking care of the cat and cat sitting. It's great, but only for a degree. There's a point where it's like, yeah, I'm good. I think that makes some sense too. You know, I think people can relate to that. The no meowing in my ears is good. It's to the point where I'm almost like amazed people willingly subject themselves to cat sounds.
That ain't the spot.
But then again, I suppose there's weirder things that you could subject yourself to. I need better armor.
That's better.
Owie.
That ain't the spot.
I think I killed it. Yep. Creepy fucking bastards. A lot of cats are quiet. I mean, they're quiet until they're not. Like, that cat, I would consider that cat to be very quiet. And he is very quiet. In fact, he's lovely. Until he decides to not be, you know? Like, the vast majority of the time, he's quiet, pleasant to be around, and very lovely. And then he meows and wakes me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. He just meows twice, you know? Just meow, meow, and then I'm awake. Like, it's literally that simple. Or he just, like, walks past me on the floor, and I wake up because I hear his little paws on the ground. Like, it doesn't take a lot to wake me up. So... like, I wouldn't describe him as a loud cat by any stretch. He's actually quite a polite, quiet cat these days. Especially. Hey, Human, yeah, it's time to go hunting. Yeah, exactly. We need to go catch lunch for tomorrow. I'm actually going to pick up rockets in case I find a rocket launcher. Then I can swap out this stupid katana for an actual weapon. Just make them meow. So just shooting them, it's meow, meow, meow. Also, Infinity, what's up? I mean, the mods I want for this game, I just want, like, movie voice packs. Like, just get me an Aliens voice pack. I just want Ripley to be screaming. Because, you know, like, the player model, like, yeah, I guess if you zoom in, it kind of looks like a dude, but you could... I just want, like, player model mods that just... I want to play as Ripley. Like, just... someone just put Ripley into this game, please. That kind of thing. But how's things, Sloth? In Infinity, it's good to see you. Just doing an Onslaught run in Purity. So I haven't done a Purity run yet, so I kind of want to. Because I figured it would be fun.
That's better.
Just heal me. Hate those things.
That hit the spot.
Well, like I was just saying, Infinity, I slept well for the first time this week because I had a cat with me all week, and generally he's well behaved, and when he is, he's lovely, but when he's not, I wake up. And that's, you know, never pleasant for anybody. So I can dismantle items. Please let somebody drop the gun that I need. Because I would like to dismantle this gun that I'm currently using and put the mod that's in it on a better gun. And also go grab that rocket. God damn it.
New toys.
Not what I wanted. Didn't consider saving the $5 worth supporting it. Do me a huge favor, let it run for an hour, and then leave it a review. And then on the 5th, leave an updated review. So I need to go down the reloader tree. That's what we need to be doing. And the reason we need to get that, this is what I need, for fuck's sake. All right, so that's a chain gun that I'm using. I need to advanced weapons. Fuck. They won't even, like, let me make what I need. I need to pee. I will be back in a sec. All right, I return. You'd modded your chain gun and hyperblaster with efficient? Yeah, no, that's basically what I need. I was just kind of hoping I could get a hyperblaster out of this thing, but I can't. I mean, I could get a normal one, which would probably be enough. Let's just go. Let's just go finish this map off, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I might just print a normal hyperblaster.
I'm a fucking hoarder, okay?
And then I also need, like, auto reload, right? But I could hopefully, because in traits, if I get reloader level 2, that'll help significantly. Like, if I can just get reload times halved,
Need to get rid of some shit.
then we'll be in a much better place. All right, so that's done, that's done. No luck. Yeah, the automatic reload trait on armor would be amazing right about now. All right, so let's manufacture a base item. Let's just get us a normal-ass one of these hyperblasters. Dismantle the plasma rifle. Pick this up. Put this on the hyperblaster, so hyperblaster now makes things cold. Let's give it that.
Need to get rid of some shit.
What can I do here? I think that's all my points. Yeah, it's all out of charges. All right. The other problem is I don't have any repairs for my armor. Sure. I do have this power mod though. Let's give it long shot. Pick up more ammo. So now we have a pretty big damage upgrade with the PAC upgraded freezing hyperblaster, which is a pretty good damage boost. And I still have one mod spot left on it. Do you remember what upgrade module is the auto reload trait? Like, what piece is that? I really like the IO Nexus. This is a fun map. Just looks cool. All right. What did you have? Did I do anything with you? Nope. I could auto calibrate it, or I could make a mod pack. I want to say it's bulk body, but I think that you need I think that... Yeah, I don't think I have enough. But we're going to give you speed loader regardless. All right, so this thing's got speed loader on it. It's not auto-calibrating, but it's got freezing speed loader calibrated. It's got the spin-up bonus. Like, this is about as good as we're going to get for a Hyper Blaster for right now, unless I get the unique, which I kind of hope I do.
Yeah, I'm a fucking whore.
Yeah. All right, let's check out that one normal med kit, use the normal med kit, and just go. Yeah, that's a pretty good setup to have right now. Not going to complain about this at all. Loading feed, it's the 4th perk in the pool. Yeah, so like you'd need WizKid probably to actually accurately get that. Thanks for double checking though. I mean, to get WizKid, I'd have to grab Army Surplus, which I kind of should grab anyway. So maybe we could do that, but I kind of want to get Reloader first. I think we're going to do Reloader and just not worry about it.
No fucking ammo. Reload.
Because I'm going to need to be reloading a lot anyway. That got a little sketchy for a second there. Why do I even check messages? There's no point. Very close to dead Crybot on the map. Still a wee bit worried about ammo. Just charge him. These guys are shredding armor. Oh, hey, so you were asking earlier about melee weapons, right? Well, check this out. Who doesn't want a fucking ectoplasm thing? Also, Windotar says, forecast says you'll be getting rain soon. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that a few times. Supposedly, like, hold on, let me check again. Because, like, our air quality is getting worse because we're getting hit with the forest fire shit. But, man, if we could just get some rain. Whew. Yeah, there's a chance it'll rain today. 60% chance of rain today. 60% chance of rain today. I hope we get some fucking rain. But here, I'll show you what this thing does, because I might as well pick it up. Plasma Katana. This weapon deals plasma damage and applies an EMP status effect. So it's an EMP electroplasma blade. So, it makes robots immediately go bye-bye. Also, look at this thing. It's literally a lightsaber. It's literally a lightsaber. It's in Western Europe. I've been told this, Peter. I've been told this. I've also been told it's in Eastern states, so. Yet, meanwhile, over here, we're at an all-time record with no rains, so. Which is not a good thing. I'd love it. Please, send us some rain. No, like, I can't even, like, properly describe over text how dead the grass is here and how abnormal this is. And of course, this is my first time finding this literal fucking lightsaber, and I'm not doing a melee build. Go figure. So it's kind of dangerous for me to use that. I can, but it's kind of dangerous for me to use it. You know, Manchester is flooded. Yeah, I've heard about flooding in the UK, which is scary, and I hope everybody's okay.
Get rid of some shit.
I don't need to be carrying that many rockets. I do, however, need ammo for this. Because I will dump that plasma sword as soon as I find a rocket launcher. Also, it's official. Quill 18 is streaming this game. So's Tonehack, man. It's a busy Jupiter Hell weekend, that's for sure. All the cool kids are here. build houses on floodplain here in the UK, so when it hits, that sucks. Yeah, similar things, like, go look at some footage of flooding in Arizona. It's actually kind of nuts. Ow. It's not even an Archmedusa, and I'm still terrified.
That's better. Clear.
That thing could have two-shot me. If it hit me in the open. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope it gets the credit that it deserves. Let's just hope Quill likes it. Let's hope Quill likes it and Quill comes back. So shoutouts to Quill. Because, like, you know, just as somebody who's streamed this game a lot, Quill18 is the biggest streamer to play the game since ever. So this is actually kind of important for this little game. It's like I realize that I'm big and famous and all, but I ain't got shit on Quill. Yeah, Quill18 is streaming this right now, Infinity. You've never been affected by it, though, when it rained? Oh, really? So you've never been, like, wrecked by flooding? My old house got flooded a few times, but it was never due to rain. It was due to, like, hot water heater exploded. So my biggest concern right now is I have no way of repairing my armor. That's my biggest concern. I need to get some multi-tools in my inventory.
Man, fuck this thing in particular.
Wavy. Oh, I have a frag grenade. I'm actually just soften them up a little bit with a grenade.
Fucking ammo, reload.
Well, I insta-gipped one of them. Just gonna use the large med kit. At least there's that. So utility amps got the metabolic boost. And tenacity, that just makes me move faster. Yeah, I think we'll do that. How mod friendly is Jupiter Hell? Right now, not particularly. On release, extremely. The mod support stuff isn't public yet, so the mod tools aren't public. But when release happens, this is going to become extremely mod friendly extremely quickly. Your phone's about to die? Oh no! I mean, it means that you can't doom scroll, so that's good. It's armor repairs. But once this game releases and they release the modding API, it'll be extremely mod friendly. Just having a glance at Quill's chat. Curious to see what they think of this. They seem to like it. That's good. Anybody spying in Quill's stream? Curious to know what he thinks, because I obviously can't hear what he's saying. Just waiting for the pain to clear. Let's use the adrenaline. I think maybe after this, we'll take another attempt. Ooh. Maybe. Just get around the corner. I hate it when they pre-fire corners, because they know that you're there. It's like suppressing fire even. The fact that the AI uses suppressive fire is so daunting at times. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do against this? I can't get around your suppressive fire. Medusas are so scary because they literally have an ability that is like anti-dodge. So if you're trying to dodge anything ever, they can just like negate the existence of your dodge. Which is horrifying, by the way. Excellent. This is what we needed. Tactical computer with aim assist and a Duramesh scout armor. So Duramesh scout armor. It's virtually indestructible. It's ridiculously durable, but extremely light. This baby will serve you deep in the enemy territory and never going to let you down. It's never going to give you up. It's never going to turn around and desert you. Because this game looks like the perfect style of game for enemy mods who wouldn't want to gun down legions of X character from fan communities. I mean, totally. Like, just somebody swap them out with xenomorphs. Like, just somebody just put xenomorphs into this game, and suddenly you have the best alien game of all time. Make everything in IO into stormtroopers and everything earlier on into Star Wars enemies, and suddenly you have a great Star Wars mod. Like, there is a ton of stuff you could very easily do with this game. With a little bit of modeling skill, right? Like, you could make this into a Expanse game. You know, just mod in voice lines from the Expanse and make them look like various Expanse characters, and done. Legal is listening. Hey, I'm not the one making the mod, right? So I'm safe here. However, I will be very quick to play the mod if it becomes available. If somebody makes one of those, I will definitely play it. I'm not saying that, like, you should make that mod and get sued. I'm just saying someone should make that mod. Also, what Windatar said, they can fucking burn. Preach. I mean, like, anybody here have played Sins of a Solar Empire recently? Last I checked, that game exists off of mods that are, you know, legal. They're fan creations. Pretty safe way to describe them, I think. So I read TTS as text-to-speech. I don't actually know what you're talking about when you say TTS. Oh, do you mean Tabletop Simulator? Is that what we're talking about here? TTS, Tabletop Simulator? Moved a little quick there. I mean, I've never been a huge 40K person. Like, I'll play a 40K video game every now and again, but I know, like, nothing about what's going on with 40K on a Tuesday, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. Series of parody satire videos and parade text-to-speech. Oh, I think I've been forced to watch those in a watch together a couple of times. I think I know what you're talking about.
Something strange about this place.
Into Gateway. Only a few more levels. Just wait for him to come out. There you are. Shoot him again. I'm very worried. I haven't heard any combat. There's some pretty scary enemies that spawn in here. Except normally, or ideally, normally, they would kill each other, but they haven't done that. Not actually thrilled about this.
That hit the spot.
Oh well. For the most part, we're getting through it. But those will help me kill the next few, if they're as bad as I think they're about to be. Nope. Not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Man, literally no ammo that I need. Also, why did they all spawn on the left? What? Or on the right. None of them spawned on the left. What? What are the odds of that? I've never seen that before. I have a question. Why do people support Games Workshop? Because, like, as somebody who is so heavily into video games, right? Constantly, there are scandals, and maybe not constantly, more often than there should be, there are scandals and things come up that make people not want to support certain companies. How come people still support Games Workshop? Yes, so what? So does 2K. Who cares if they got good IPs? If they treat their community like such shit, the community should not support them so that they treat them better. Like, a coordinated cease of support is a pretty good way to make them treat you better. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it's no real competition. Like, I don't even know who would compete with Games Workshop. Like, yes, they have 40K and Warhammer Fantasy. But, like, is anybody else even in that industry? Actually, you know what their real competition is, Neo? Their real competition is people buying and owning 3D printers. That's their competition. I mean, they're more than just a tabletop company, but yeah, at least, I mean, there might be some competition with, like, wargaming, like those guys that make tanks and shit. There might also be some competition with, like, I mean, there isn't any. There's, like, a potential for competition with the Battletech guys, but, like, we all know how well that goes, i.e. it doesn't.
It's hot as the devil's asshole down here.
So I'm basically out of ammo. I still have the plasma katana. If I could get to the end of the game, we can win. The question is, can I get to the end of the game? So that's the question that I currently need to ask and answer. Is, can I please get some actual fucking ammo for my guns? Yes, I would like to not take fire damage. Also, yes, that's a chainsaw on the ground. It's not particularly useful to me. These guys are dropping ammo that I need, though.
No ammo. Reload.
Which is a good sign. That's also got stuff that I can use, because you manufacture ammo. So I can manufacture 2 enemy energy cells, which gets me 100 bullets, which is not going to get super far, but hey, something. I might just go to the exit now. Get out of this level.
Fuck. Not now.
Yeah, I'm out.
Fuck. Not now.
Fuck, not now. Fuck, not now. All right, let's find the exit, hopefully quickly. So it's a Exalted Curse. Every single enemy on this map is powered up. Fortunately, there's the exit. I'm outie. I feel like this is kind of the problem at the end of the game currently. This whole area is getting swapped out.
Not again.
Ah, perfect. Teleported me right next to the exit. How fucking convenient.
Fuck him.
I'll take it. Fuck you, game. I win. That was such a lucky teleport. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna teleport you right next to the exit. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a shitty spot to be in. All right, I'm a teleport, and I teleport right next to the exit. It teleports you somewhere random in the map, and it put me right next to the exit of the level. That could have gone significantly worse than it did. The thing is, I think it tries to send you somewhere that is like not right on top of an enemy. I'm pretty sure that thing tries to teleport you somewhere in the map where there isn't enemies, which is funny because the way that map works, usually there's a lot of enemies around the exit, but for some reason, there wasn't. So this boss's ult is getting completely changed. The problem is, I'm still, like, almost out of ammo. Like, I used more than half of my ammo for this gun on this boss. So let's see how we do. They're still summoning, meaning I will do, like, no damage to him. No ammo left. All right, off to the Hyper Blaster. I think we're good. Also, this is my very first ever Purity run, which is kind of fun. All right, you're up and running. Oh, I tried to okay. He targeted the wrong one. That's fine, though. Killed almost every enemy in that last map. Doesn't matter, though. Purity run? So Purity is a... I only killed 8% of the enemies in the last levels. The last zone, 8%. 8%. That's too fucking funny. So Purity is a trial. Trial is one of the alternate modes, I guess. Purity removes all of the special levels. So it's just the mainline levels. So there's no branching routes or anything. I was a paragon of purity. I liked it hard. I scored 4,871 points. The world seed was 7070. We took an hour, 45 minutes, and 30 seconds. 9,030 turns. Got the bronze badge, silver badge, and gold badge for purity, which is good. Got some badges. I have to look at a thing off stream real quick. Chat, hold up. Whoa!
I don't understand Twitch. I can show that I sub twice a month.
Just use it as an opportunity to start hype trains. But seriously, thank you very much, B-Like, for the 27 months. Chat, can I get a big round of beers? Thanks for coming back with that Prime. And Ire Stupid, what's up, man? How was thing? I mean, we need a round of beers anyways, because we just won. So I'm kind of just stalking Quill's stream right now, I'll be honest. That run was like on a very thin hair by the end of it. And the reason there's only one score in Purity is because we won. I've achieved the rank of Captain. But earlier I was talking about data, right? This game keeps a ridiculous amount of data. absolutely ridiculous. Like, all of your kills. On every difficulty. And the number of times you've died to them. I've died to 2 rocket turrets. I've only died once to a fuel barrel. Going well, IHQMD. How are you? Happy last day of the month. I've died to 52 fiends, which is maybe a bit embarrassing. I've only died to the summoner 3 times. That's actually kind of interesting. I've died to the final boss 3 times. I mean, if you like statistics, like this game's got all the statistics. It says exactly how much time you've spent in each difficulty. Easy, medium, hard, ultra-violence, and nightmare. I've only spent 2 hours in nightmare. Oh, really? What kind of card you get? That's cool.